A federal judge in California has ruled that IRS can keep withholding COVID-19 relief payments from incarcerated people. This ruling potentially will allow for at least 80,000 checks totaling more than $100 million to be sent to people behind bars across the United States. Now, this ruling came down earlier this week and could be appealed. So right now, jails across the nation are just kind of waiting on instructions from the IRS.
Yeah, a lot can unfold here. Fox Carolina's Amber Worthy joins us live with a developing story tonight.
Yes, so this story has several layers, and I spoke with activists and experts just to gain some insight on what this really means, and they say that it is game-changing. But there are a lot of questions about whether inmates will receive the $1,200 that many citizens received earlier this year. A U.S. judge determined that the IRS can't hold back coronavirus relief payments from inmates who would otherwise be eligible if they were not in jail, meaning citizens who have a Social Security number and file their taxes.
But it is not fraudulent for me to fill out the form declaring I made $12 a month off my prison job. I'm declaring that I made $144 in tax year 2019. I just want to file my taxes.
This activist who runs Prison Abolition Prisoner Support says her husband had COVID-19 and virus-related expenses. She says many families are dealing with those as well as funeral costs, and this money would be helpful.
Maybe you don't think that an incarcerated person deserves a stimulus check, but I have not been convicted of a crime, and my stimulus and my tax return are being held. Why? Because I married somebody who committed a crime 15 years ago?
Tracy Fant with Upstate Freedom Fighters agrees that if they are eligible, being in jail should not keep them from receiving it.
Think about this. The inmate that is about to be pre-released into population but may be facing homelessness. You know, a stimulus check would help with that.
Federal agencies have filed a protective appeal to the 9th U.S. Circuit, which is designed to give officials time to decide if they will fight the ruling.
There are some that are guilty, true enough, but everybody behind bars is not guilty.
We want them to know that we love them and that they are a part of our community and that they are not forgotten.
And an attorney that spoke with the Associated Press today says that the IRS's determination that the inmates had no legal backing and was, quote, a misstatement that needs to be corrected. The South Carolina Department of Corrections is waiting on just new information to come from the IRS to decide how to move forward. But right now, those activists are sending out the forms that inmates need to file for this payment. Reporting live in Greenville, Amber Worthy for Fox Carolina, the 11 o'clock news.